approach the end of 2023, I've been reflecting on my luxury purchases. If you guys have been around for a while, then you might remember at the end of 2022, I let you guys know that I had only planned to purchase, I believe it was 3 to 4 or 2 to 3 luxury bags. Now, I definitely purchased more than that, but I did purchase much less than 2022. If you guys want to see what bags are hits or misses in my collection from 2023, then please just keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and we are going to go over all of my luxury purchases of 2023, and I'm going to let you guys know whether or not each item was a hit or a miss. So I did decide to break this up in categories just in case you are only interested in specific items. So I'm going to start out with my luxury bags. I will have timestamps down below, and then I'm going to jump into my contemporary designer bags, and then I'm going to jump into SLGs. The first bag that I want to talk about is this beauty right here. This is my Louis Vuitton Speedy B 25. If you guys remember, I actually thought that I had made a mistake when I purchased this. I was torn between the Speedy B 25 and the Noe BB. I'm so glad that I went with this one. I do still love the Noe BB, and I have a feeling it'll end up in my collection one day, but this was a great option for me. This is a work bag for me. I use it very often for work. I have videos where I share with you guys what bags I use most often, and this is always featured in that series, and I just have nothing bad to say about it. It's a great bag for everyday use. If you can only buy one luxury bag, I do recommend this one. So as I'm sure you guys can tell, this one is a hit for me. Next up is my dream bag. You guys, this is the Lady Dior in the My ABC size. This is a bag that I thought that I would never add to my collection. I always loved it. I loved the way it looked in the smaller sizes. I never liked the way it looked in the larger sizes, but I was torn on getting it because there were so many negative reviews on it. Well, when Dior came out with it in this color, I had to jump on it. I had to go in store and see it, and I bought it that same day. I absolutely love this bag. I love the color of it. I will share with you guys my unboxing because there is a funny story behind this bag. I will link it down below if you guys are curious about that story. But was my dream bag a hit for me, or was it a miss for me? I have to say, for me personally, it's a hit. It's a bag that I absolutely love, but it's not an everyday bag for me. It's not something that I gravitate towards for work at all or on a casual occasion. This is mostly a dressy bag for me, which is totally okay because I do have everyday bags in my collection. Now, if this was one of my first luxury bags that I ever purchased, or if I only had a couple bags in my collection, then I don't feel like this would be a smart decision to buy. So for me, it's a hit, but if you have a smaller collection, I would say hold off on getting this one until you are looking for a seasonal or occasion bag. Next up is this little guy. You guys, when I saw this bag pre-loved for $2,500, I had to jump on it. I actually tried this bag on in store when it was, I believe it's $3,100, and I had to pass on it. It was too small for that price point. So when I found it in brand new condition with everything included for $2,500, I just had to jump on it. And I thought that this was going to be a miss for me. I have to be honest. I wasn't reaching for it very often. I wasn't using it very often. And then all of a sudden, recently, I have fallen hard for this bag. You guys, these little pockets hold all of my essentials that I usually have in a pouch, so I don't have to carry a pouch inside of here. The back pocket holds my phone, my sunglasses. It can hold another little pouch inside of there. It holds everything I need, and it's very casual, it's very fun, and it's very unique to my collection. So I have to say that this bag is a hit for me, but I was really afraid that it was going to be a miss. Next up is my Bottega Veneta small Jody bag. This is another dream bag of mine. It's a bag that was on my wish list for quite a while, and I kept taking it off because of the price point. Well, I sold 3 of my bags, you guys, 3 bags in order to get this bag. and I have zero regrets. I love this bag more than I loved all three of those bags, and it just goes to show that even though something costs a little bit more, it is more beneficial to keep on saving and get your dream bag instead of buying bags that are a little bit less expensive that you still really like and really love, but eventually you're going to sell on. So obviously this was a huge hit for me. This is probably one of my best purchases of 2023 total, luxury and not luxury. Every single time I use this bag, I have the hardest time getting out of it because it is so practical, but it also is so beautiful. My Speedy B25 is a beautiful bag also, and it's very practical, and I have a hard time getting out of it. But because of the color and the damier ebene print, I do have an easier time getting out of it. But this one, with this color being my favorite color and the size and the shape and how practical it is, I just can't stop using this once I start. My last luxury bag that I purchased in 2023 was this bag. This is my birthday bag. I bought it for myself for my birthday. I actually had a different bag on Fashion File. It was the Fendi baguette in the wool in the color gray and black. It was absolutely stunning. It was a full set, brand new condition, great price. But as soon as I saw this bag, I just knew it was a Melissa bag. I canceled my layaway of the Fendi baguette, which I lost $230 on that, because if you cancel anything from layaway, unfortunately, you do lose 10% of the sale. But I didn't care because I knew that this was the bag for me. I absolutely loved it. When I saw it online, I went ahead and ordered it because I was afraid that it was going to sell out. They're still selling this bag, guys. I don't know why I was afraid that they were going to sell out. This is a Melissa style bag, and I have to be honest, Melissa style bags are not necessarily the most popular bags. So I should have known better, but I was still terrified. And then when I got this bag, you guys, I was a little bit scared that this was going to be a miss for me. I was a little bit scared that I was a little too impulsive, but I can't stop using this bag, you guys. I love this bag. I love the look of it. When I have a super simple outfit on, this is the perfect bag to pair with it. Green is my favorite color. As you guys can see, there is a green theme going on here. And so the fact that it has this little pop of green and blue, I really, really like it. I love the taupe canvas. It does have some warm tones in it, which is nice as well because I can pair it with some warmer tones. But I am a cool tone girl, and this bag was the perfect Alma BB for me. So this one was a hit. So much so that I'm considering later on down the road possibly adding another Alma BB to my handbag collection. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I had a goal of only buying 2 to 3 or 3 to 4, I cannot remember, bags total in 2024. And I sort of kind of hit that goal because I only purchased 4 luxury bags. I have 5 here, one of which was from the bags that I sold, so they were not new money. It was 3 bags out and 1 bag in, so I'm not counting that as a purchase, but I think that 4 bags for the entire year, 4 luxury bags, is a really good spot for me in this time point. In 2022, I believe I purchased 11 luxury bags. You guys, that is crazy. If you guys are enjoying this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I do have a goal of reaching 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to jump right into my contemporary designer bags. My first contemporary designer bag that I purchased in 2023 is this Coach bag. I saw this bag in the window at Coach and I just fell in love. I actually saw it in the lavender color. They sold out of the lavender color. I'm glad that they did because I would have bought the lavender color and I don't feel like I would have gotten a lot of use out of it. But I love this bag, you guys. I think it's a great price point. I believe it was $450. I was torn on keeping this bag because of the compartments on the inside. I had a hard time finding ways for my items to fit inside of here, but because of a few of the new SLGs I got, they fit in here beautifully. So is this bag a hit or a miss for me? I'm going to say it's a hit for me. I will say that it's lower on the hit list than everything else, but it is a hit for me. I really enjoy this bag so far. Next up is my very first ever Pollen bag added to my collection. This is the Pollen Umi bag. You guys, I love the look of this bag. I love the fact that it's very chic and classic and simple, but it has these extra details to it. It fits everything you can possibly need inside of here. I haven't done a review yet, but if you want a review, let me know down in the comments below. I do plan to do one eventually, but if you guys would like one, I'll do one sooner rather than later. I have to say that I'm undecided on whether or not this is a hit or a miss for me. I typically wear this as a long shoulder bag. I think it looks really chic, but chic isn't really me. As you guys can tell, I like things that are a little bit bold and crazy and out there. I mean, I do have a couple chic bags, like the Lady Dior, I feel like is a very chic bag, but it's in a color that really resonates with me. So I'm undecided on whether or not this is a Melissa style bag. It's a great bag, so I'm going to say for now it's a hit, but it might end up being a miss. I'm not 100% sure. Next up is a bag that my husband got me for my birthday. This is a bag that I never expected to have in my collection. This is the Spring 2024, yes, 2024, not 2023, quilted tabby. I love this bag, you guys. I get so many questions about this bag, and it seems like no matter how many times I say that this bag is not available at the moment, people still ask me for a link. You guys, it's not available. It's for spring 2024. They did a pre-release, which was really exciting. I could not believe that my husband and I walked in the store and it was just sitting on the shelf. I will say that this bag is probably not the best size for me, but it's really cute and it's the perfect date night bag. It does hold all of your essentials. So what I usually do is I'll put my phone back, or my sunglasses back here, my phone up here. I'll put my card holder in this little slip pocket here, and then I put my key pouch back here. And then I can also fit a lippy of the day inside of there. So that's everything I need for a day out. It's not enough for a work bag. So I don't think that this bag's going to be one that I get a ton of use out of, but I do think that it is a great size. It's very beautiful. I've only used it one time, so I'm undecided on whether or not it's going to be hit or miss for me. But as of right now, I am definitely leaning towards a hit. Before I jump into the SLGs, I wanted to quickly note the fact that all of these bags were either a hit or an undecided. And that just goes to show, for me personally, less is more. When I purchase less and I put a lot of thought into it and I really think about it, I really tend to make good choices. But when I am purchasing just to purchase, just to have that adrenaline rush, just to have fun, just to go shopping, a lot of times my purchases aren't necessarily the most wise purchases. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are the same way. Okay, now jumping into SLGs. My first SLG I purchased this year was this wallet right here, and it started it all for me, you guys. I love this wallet. I think it's a great wallet. I do think it's a little bit too chunky for my smaller bags. It takes up a little bit too much space, but I love the layout of this wallet. So when you snap it open, you're gonna see that you have two card slots right here that are actually really easy to get in and out of. I usually put 2 to 3 cards in each slot, but if you only have one in there, it's not gonna fall out, especially because it does have the snap closure. It also has a zipper compartment in the middle, which is where I put my change. It's got a slip pocket back here, which is where I put my least used cards like my kids' insurance cards. And then it has this back pocket. Now, I usually put my most used cards in this back pocket, so my most used debit card, and then I'll put some cash back there. I think that this wallet is an overall great wallet. It does everything. It holds everything. You only need one SLG if you're going to have this wallet, and that's why I don't mind the fact that it is a little bit chunky. So is this a hit or miss for me? It's definitely a hit. The next wallet that I purchased is this Ferragamo wallet. This was actually purchased because I was looking for something a little bit slimmer than this wallet, and this is what I came up with. I wanted some sort of a card holder that was going to hold all of my cards. I didn't want it to hold just a couple, and this was perfect for that. It has 2 front slots here, 2 back slots here, which you can fit 2 cards inside of each of those, and then it's got 3 slots here and 3 slots here. So that holds every single one of my cards, and I don't need an additional card holder. It also can fit some folded up cash back there. So the only thing that this wallet doesn't hold is change. Now, is this wallet a hit for me? I have to say that I'm on the fence, because although I love the layout of this wallet, I think it's absolutely perfect. I would not change anything about the layout of this wallet. I actually don't love the color. I know you guys are probably thinking, Melissa, you love color. I do, but neons, they're just not for me. I also don't love the fact that this is a matte texture, so it gets very, very dirty very, very easily. Nothing rubs off, everything sticks to it. So I'm on the fence on this one. I love the fact of the layout of it, but it's one of those wallets that I'm not going to use very often because it gets dirty and I want to preserve it and I don't want it to get messed up. And here we have my first miss for 2023. This is my new Pollen wallet. It was the first item that I ever purchased from Pollen. And although I think it is absolutely beautiful, the color is stunning, you guys. I love this baby blue color. It's kind of bulky for what it is, and it's just something that I don't love. I like it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm not going to sell it, but I don't love it. I do like, however, that it has 2 compartments here. So what I usually do is I'll put all my cash back here, and then I'll put all of my cards in here, and then I'll put my ID in the middle. So it does hold quite a bit. You can also fit some change inside of here. I like the fact that it has a little D-ring so you can connect it to your belt loop or your bag or the outside of your bag. But it's just, I don't know, there's just something about it. I think it's the fact that it is so bulky that it's not necessarily, I could live without this. Let's just say that. I could live without this and I would be perfectly fine. I would not repurchase it. I would not go back to it. Next up, we have this Louis Vuitton card holder. This is an item that I actually did not plan on purchasing, but when I bought the bag, I just had to go back for the wallet, you guys. I ordered this online. I went in store for this one. I texted my sales associate. I told him that I was interested in a card holder style wallet. He sent me a photo of this one and I said, yep, that's it. And I went in store and I purchased it. I was on the fence because this cost $510 for this little thing. But you guys, I've been using it non-stop since I got it. I got it back in August. It's the only card holder that I've been using. So usually I will put my 2 main cards here. I put an additional credit card back there. And then I put my ID and my book card there. So it does hold quite a bit of cards. It is a looser fit, so it's not hard to get your cards in and out of there. You could definitely put some cash in the middle if you wanted to instead. I love the fact that this has the Parisian street sign on one side, and then it has the Louis Vuitton canvas on another side. Now, it might be silly as to why I like that, but I actually like that because for Instagram photos, sometimes this side matches the aesthetic a little bit better, and sometimes this side matches the aesthetic a little bit better. So I really like the fact that it's almost like I have 2 in 1. Let me know down in the comments below, what is your top luxury purchase or purchases for 2023? Did you go overboard this year or did you guys scale it back? If you guys are interested, I am going to put my 2022 luxury purchases video right here for you guys to see next. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. But until next time, bye guys.